Like I'd have to say 1990 going forward is for me is a very, outside of the what I call profound moments is, another version of myself. Maybe I had a walk in. I don't know. I've often
I
wondered.
mean, I think that happens.
Yeah, I know it happens. I
Yeah.
know it does. So it's just like, okay, all
I
right.
mean, do you think it's like different variations of your soul's dimensionality? Dimensionality? Because like, yeah. I mean, that would be my best bet.
So I mean, so let's put it down into what I'm gonna dumb that down into to natural speak. Is it just another version of yourself that is going through the motions while the other one is traversing somewhere else? Like, is it a stand-in of yourself?
Sure, sure, sure. But without diminishing that part of you, it's like only that bandwidth, that dimension of your soul could operate in that bandwidth of frequency. So it's like it's still you. We might look at it now as, you know, a stand-in, but obviously like that stand-in does profound work, right? I do appreciate all of the versions of myself that have been my stand-in throughout time, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess have you ever well, okay, let me give you my reference point here because one of my earliest memories, the ones like I said, anything before really, if I had to say anything before 1984 has more profound recollection than anything before that. After that. But one of my earliest memories is just having this unusual sensation that you're looking through the eyes that you don't fit into.
Sure.
Like it's a very small child, but like to be standing in a window looking out and going, what am I looking at and why am I looking out through these eyes? That disconnected
Well,
feeling. You know what I mean? Like you're just
um,
very, very disconnected. Like you're not even fully in there. You're just like perceiving through it.
well, yeah.
So if that's your true nature, let's just say that because I mean, as as it's written or as it's been foretold or conveyed, is that your child or your aspect of your child self is your true self, right? Like looking through a pair of binoculars and you don't really see it in there and you're just there, then I guess, yeah, you got stand ins because then you can come and go as you please.
Yeah, I mean, our ultimate overall overarching, you know, goal is to be the observer of the observer, is
Well,
to
that's how I
observe
felt
the
all my
observer.
life. Have you
Well,
felt that way?
I mean, yeah. I
It's
mean,
like a constant disconnection.
well, I mean, I don't look at it as a disconnection, but
Well, when I say that, it just means that when I use that word, what I'm trying to convey in selection of that word is that same thing where nothing ties you down, like it doesn't
yeah.
bind
Well,
you.
yeah,
That's
that's what I
how
was
I'm saying
literally
that.
about to say to you. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, then you're in a perfect position to let it all go.
I
If
mean,
if your desire is to be, so of this world, right? then your reality is going to be super different. Because, like, isn't the goal like to be in the world but not of it or something like that? I don't know what the saying is.
Yeah, well, there's
Be
also
in the
that.
world but not of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is another way of saying like you're just meant to observe the observer.
Yeah.
Because from the position of observing the observer, you can wield your spirit, your power, your whatever you want to call it.
I just remember certain key aspects of just like, toying with that, like, uh, not supposed to be here.
Oh,
Like, that's that very profound in certain aspects. And easily being able to just be like, you know, "C'est la vie." You know what I mean?
yeah. I'm not sure that
Um,
I've ever felt like I'm not supposed to be here, but I have like had anger and like frustration on like there are far more fun and interesting realities to be a part of, and this isn't one.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well,
Like
I
it's
mean, I
felt
just
very like
like I felt I dutifully bound, meaning like whenever that was entertained, it was like, no, uh-uh. You know what I mean? But then it's just like, well, how fun is this? I don't want to diminish because it's not really what I'm trying to say, but I'm just like, so when I laugh and chuckle at myself, it's just because clearly my my way to circumvent that, let's call it a feeling, um, was to put a stand in. All right, so how am I going to get through this period of my life? All right, Q, you're up.
yeah.
What do they call the when you're in a play? What's the word? Like someone's the second, like they
Oh,
have
the
to.
shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, the shadow
Yeah.
actor that's there on the sidelines, knowing all
They
the
do all
lines.
the work.
They do all
Yeah.
the work, but they don't
They
get
do
any of
all
the
the same
spotlight.
work. Yeah.
Yes,
The
like
double, the
the
double,
double. That's the word. Yeah,
the
you double.
double.
All right, you're up. I'm checking out for a while. See, you go in here. You got get all right. You got 10 years. There you go. Have at it.